talkative. I like her.
If she just arrived, I wonder how come she was fully clothed. I mean, I showed up naked.
Care to give us a demonstration?
I wonder what makes her different. I mean, you guys were naked too, right?
In the oven, actually.
But your clothes were here.
It doesn't matter. Bottom line, we've got another mouth to feed.
I've cataloged the cans.
What's the damage?
2 cans per person per day for 21 days. I'll be in charge of that. Kitchen's mine.
Do you even know how long a day is in this place? Did you even think about that, numbskull? Jesus, hell really is other people.
Just trying to help.
Why don't you go back to your kitchen? It seems to be whimpering your name. Arlo, Arlo.
I have half a mind to kick your ass. Why do you have to treat it like that?
Excuse me? Did you just say you had half a mind? Guess that proves
The
it.
dark. It's in the dark.
What?
The dark. The nothingness. All the secrets.
Okay.
It's okay now. She is big time freaked.
We should let her sleep. Let's get back to plan A, finding a way out of here. And keep an eye on the doors. Someone might come in.
Who, like guards?
Unless they're going to let us starve. And let's be careful, folks. We never know if we're going to be getting any more roommates like this one.
I'll keep an eye on her.
How thoughtful of you. And how completely unlike you.
Just find us a way out of here, will you, Red?
Oh, don't worry. You'll be the first one to show the door.
Did you get that in my kitchen?
Arlo, geez, can you please stop doing that?
Sorry. Where did that come from?
I don't know. It was just here. 1 minute, nothing, and then this.
Those pictures. They look so old.
Mostly pictures of kids. Some of them are damaged.
What about the book?
It's a diary.
Your good intentions pave the way for me to learn to hate. Your rules and restrictions
Contradictions and contradictions led me to my fate. The chill between us broke me down more than I care to say. I'll sacrifice if that's the price of your love, then I will pay. You left me unclean, no wonder from the room in the house.
This can't be happening!
You may see heaven or hell according to your doom, but I eternally dwell in the house between.
What's this?
Ephemera. Someone's family photos in a diary.
Maybe it belongs to the family that used to live here. I don't recognize anyone though.
Where'd you get this?
It just appeared.
Burn it.
What is it with you and burning things?
We are prisoners here, or did you forget that? This is the kind of crap they want to lay on us to play mind games.
Or it could be a key to the way out.
Or it could be laced with a poisonous substance designed to kill in contact with human flesh.
And I thought I was the paranoid one.
Look, don't you have some tinfoil hats been made in your kitchen? Ah!
Bill, check the back of the photos. Sometimes they have names and dates. What? It says Samantha, age 5.
My youngest daughter's name's Samantha.
Is this her?
She's 18 months old. And the girl in the picture looks like my wife.
Are you telling me you don't recognize your own daughter?
I don't have to, Travis. I recognize the handwriting.
Whose is it?
Mine.
Christ, what's her problem now?
Where is she? She can't be gone.
The scream came from here. Look around.
Where? There's nothing here.
Check the closet.
It was me. I saw myself. It wasn't a dream. I was dying.
Where?
It wasn't this house, Arlo. It was my house. I was home.
Do you think we could get it out that way? Use that closet like some kind of door?
That way is no escape, Bill. I swear. I saw myself in the tub. God, I can't handle this. I just can't. I never meant it. I never meant it. It doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ, is everyone freaking out but me? This is nuts!
I don't understand. What happened exactly? Did you see something you'd done?
was a few months ago. I was feeling down. I'd just seen my father for the first time in like 6 years. And let's just say it wasn't a happy reunion. I got depressed, started drinking, took a few pills, ran myself a bath, and then I cut my wrists. Well, I wouldn't do it now. Just going through a bad spell. Somebody must have called the police or an ambulance, because when I woke up, I was in the hospital, safe.
But you don't know who made the call.
The fact of the matter is, all this strange nonsense happened after we found coma coin here. Your crazy pictures, her vision.
Are you saying she caused this?
Yes. What are you saying? I'm guilty of no manipulation, I assure you. What are you all doing here?
When did you get here, Miss?
Theresa. My name's Theresa. I can't say precisely. When I arrived here, I saw her in her room. I decided it was best to be discreet for the time being.
That wasn't a very trustworthy thing to do. See, she's skulking around.
My mission isn't necessarily to make contact with any denizens. Not that we were expecting any.
Hold on, your mission?
Denizens.
Of course. Don't you know where you are? Oh, I see.
Please, tell us.
You're in the house at the end of the universe. I had assumed I would be first.
What are you talking about?
You really don't know, do you?
Well, those of us who think they do aren't telling. But perhaps you would be so kind.
I'd like to look around first, if that's all right. Get my bearings. I still feel strange.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I must apologize for my earlier disorientation. It's a side effect of the transition process. Maybe?
Yeah, let's go. I'll give you the grand tour. There's not much in the way of furniture. And keep your hands away from the doors and windows, they hurt. And don't forget, the kitchen is mine.
Speaking of, we'll meet you in the kitchen.
Great. Another nutcase.
She really is strange, isn't she? The way she talks, the way she acts. It's like she owns the place, or thinks she does.
Astrid, you may not be up to this. Why don't you get some rest? You can use my room if you don't want to go back to yours.
No, I'm not about to miss what she has to say. Especially if it means we have a way home.
And this is my kitchen.
You don't believe what I'm telling you. This must seem terribly confusing. I'll be as direct as I can. For me, the journey began 2 years ago. I was unexpectedly involved in an accident. I was struck by a speeding vehicle on a crosswalk. It was doing 90 when I was hit. I was rushed to a treatment center, but I fell into a coma that lasted for days. During that time, I experienced an NDE, a near-death experience. Do you understand?
Yes, a white light at the end of the tunnel. A figure with a calm voice beckoning. We get it.
You have to understand that people have been experiencing these since the dawn of time in every culture around the globe. Some people meet religious figures, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad,
Elvis.
but my experience proved to be somewhat anomalous. You see, I didn't experience what Astrid described. There was no tunnel, no bright white light.
So what did you see?
A house at the end of the universe, surrounded by an enclosure of darkness. This house, or so I assume since I haven't seen it from the outside.
Arlo, can you get that picture from the living room?
Yeah, sure.
You were clothed when we found you. The rest of us didn't arrive that way.
Interesting. That's no doubt because...
Here you go.
Thank you. Yes, this is it. Every detail is precisely how I saw it.
And do you know where it is?
It's here, of course.
How about being a wee bit more specific?
After I awoke from my coma, I joined an NDE support group where I learned that my experience was merely the beginning. Simultaneously, virtually every near-death experience had irrevocably changed too. Everyone was having the same experience I did, seeing this house. It's a change in the fabric of our psychic gestalt.
Does that mean we're dead?
I'm certainly not dead, so I wouldn't begin to make any assumptions about you. Arlo, right?
Right, Arlo.
Arlo. After I woke from my coma, I had certain capacities. It's another commonality of those who shared the vision. I was enrolled in a graduate program in Boston and trained by a professor who understood what I could do. She began to develop a new notion, the idea of psychic astronauts, people who could project themselves outside of their bodies to this place to conduct reconnaissance, find out why we're seeing this house, and especially why we're seeing it now. I trained for months, and I was selected based on my test scores and innate abilities to be the first one on the moon, the first one to this house.
I guess we beat you to it, sister. You mean you want to be here?
Oh yes. I must determine why this house has replaced the traditional iconography of the death experience.
And were there theories?
My professor theorized a global catastrophe, one so broad and total it could alter, possibly eliminate the human race as we know it. This change in iconography represents an early warning of sorts. If I can determine why this house exists, perhaps I can prevent the Holocaust from occurring.
So you can go back?
My body remains precisely where I left it when I began this journey, monitored by a team of doctors and a state-of-the-art medical laboratory. When I initiate the recall, I will soft land back in my body.
What's the command?
I'm not ready to leave yet, if you don't mind.
Your story is fantasy.
Go on. I'm most interested.
Oh, he's not telling. It's highly classified.
Whatever's going on here, there's a scientific explanation, rooted in physics, not a psychic phenomenon.
Huh.